Hello, 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 everyone. It is I, Sam, and I am here. This is Consciously Speaking. And I almost didn't do the broadcast today. I was out and about. I was doing so much stuff today. I actually got a lot of stuff done for Saturday, but welcome, 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 everyone who is watching. Today is really a chat about a great day that I had. I had a magnificent day. Um, well, I had a really, really good day, and I use the word magnificent because it just kept me in such a positive mood. So, uh, Saturday night, yesterday, I had a discussion with my youngest daughter, and we discussed going to the beach this weekend. I live in a community where we have a private beach, two private beaches actually, one for the family and one for adults. But she wanted to go paddleboard, and we hadn't really gone camping at all this year. Not once, actually. We haven't gone camping at all this year, so we haven't gone up north at all for the summer. We've been busy working and working a lot, and so when the weekends come, I'm tired. I really don't want to go driving 4.5 hours up north. Just to spend one day, basically one day. You drive up Friday night, depending on, or Friday afternoon when the traffic is good, and you spend Saturday camping, and then Sunday you got to come back again. On a long weekend, it's a little better because you get 2 days. But anyways, she wanted to go paddleboarding because she wasn't able to go paddleboarding at all this year. And so I said, okay, come to the beach by my house and we'll go. I'll go on the water with you. And so she did. So she woke me up 10 o'clock this morning. We agreed 10 o'clock we were going to go, but I also went to bed pretty late last night. So she did wake me up, said she's getting dressed and she's on her way. So I had to, get up right away, take my shower and all this stuff, get my bathing suit on or whatever. And so she did come. She brought me a coffee, Tim Hortons. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Leah. And we took a walk down to the beach. I got my pictures on Facebook. If you want to see that, I might post them on Instagram as well. Not might, I will. I'll eventually get them up there on Instagram. But it was a really nice day. We first spent a good I would say about 15 minutes or so pumping up the paddleboard because you got to pump it up. And I started off, and then she did some, and then I did some. We finally got into the water, and she's not a strong swimmer. She doesn't really actually swim. I've been trying to get her to learn how to swim like all her life, and she's too afraid of water. And I think maybe another day I'll explain why she's afraid. She's not afraid of the water now, but she used to be afraid of the water. Why she didn't learn to swim. But she does wear a life jacket. If you look at my video that I posted on Facebook, you'll see that she did have on a life jacket. I didn't. I don't wear one because I am a pretty strong swimmer, but also I guess if I say it was my time to go, it would be a little bit morbid of me to be talking about whenever it's my time to go. But anyways, I didn't wear a life jacket. She did. If she needed, if something happened, at least she would have been okay. Not that I don't care about my life, but I feel that I would be okay too. But it was a good day. It was a feel good day. So we went out pretty darn far from the coast. We went out so far, and my eyes are not the greatest, but we went out so far at one point that we couldn't see the beach that we came from. We could still see that the shore and the houses, but we couldn't see the beach that we had actually started off at. So there were lots of boats on the lake, and lots of jet skiers, a couple people water tubing, a couple people learning how to water ski. It was really nice. And one of the things, because I had a little satchel on me, which I put my cell phone into one of the Ziploc bags to waterproof it, even though it's a waterproof, it's supposed to be waterproof, Samsung Galaxy phone. We both did the same thing. And I had an idea about creating a different type of waterproof bag, which I might do and maybe make some money off of that. But yeah, when we were out there, we were in, I won't say the middle of the lake, but we were pretty far out from shore. And I actually had a really good cell phone service. When I'm on the road going through, like, we live in an area where there's a lot of farms and stuff. So when I'm going through those back roads, I lose reception sometimes, but I'm out far in the middle, well, not the middle of the lake, but very far off ashore. And I was actually experiencing really good cell phone service. I did request the day before a call back for my phone company, and I'm in Canada, so I'm with Fido, and Fido is actually under Rogers now. If anybody is aware of that, I'm sure you all are, because not too many people are happy about it. I wasn't when it happened, but I didn't. I haven't given up my Fido plan yet. I've been with Fido since before 2000, and I always get good deals with them. So to this day, I'm still with them. But anyways, I got Fido service on the lake. I was talking to customer service for about a half hour or more. And then we were also listening to YouTube music while we were out in water with my phone. My phone was on and playing music the whole time. Well, most of the time when I wasn't on the phone with Fido. And we had a really it's like cathartic. Being on the water for me, anyways, it was peaceful. Like, even though we're listening to music, it's like it's like a very a natural scene from nature. Like, you don't listen to the city noise, you don't listen to the cars driving by, the honking, you don't listen to the people talking. You're just out there in the lake. You hear the boats, and you hear a couple people shout here or there when the boats go by, but it's so peaceful, it's so calming. And I really enjoyed spending the time with my daughter. Now, this is my youngest daughter that I spent the day with. She lives closest to me. And, I was just thinking about it today before I came online. I'm like, one of the best things you can do for your body, soul, and mind is always to surround yourself around positive energy positive people, like people who don't stress you out. And sometimes sometimes family stresses you out, but one of the best things you can do is surround yourself with your family and your friends, the ones that make you feel good, and the ones that support your calmness and your positivity and your mental health. And that's what happened today. I felt good about spending this one-on-one quality time with my daughter. And we didn't even talk about, we talked about just regular stuff, nothing serious. We just joked around, made a little bit of fun. And it was all great. So when I thought about it, I'm like, when you spend time with your family and friends in this kind of way, you put yourself in a peaceful setting. If you ever had stress, this is the type of thing that would release your stress. This is the type of thing that would take your mind off of whatever is, stressing you out and, causing you to, it de-stresses you. Let's say that it de-stresses you. And I'm not really a stressed person that's stressed out all the time. I have been practicing positive for a very long time. And I know, like, if something starts to make me feel anxious, I know how to de-stress myself. But it is for, like, a good mental health activity to do. If you love the water, if you're not afraid of the water, especially lake water, people are afraid of what they can't see below them. And it's really a nice feeling. So one of the things that it does is helps distress you. And the benefits of that is not just, you know, getting rid of your stress, but it bonds you closer. Like, I feel like there's a time when my daughter was living with me where I was not getting stressed, but I was getting concerned about our relationship because we were too close. I mean, she did live with me for all her life. Then she moved out. She was with her boyfriend for a while. And then she moved back with me for a little while. And I was just worried about her and her mental health and stuff, and her her situation. And so I don't want to get deep into that because it's not my story to tell, but maybe one day she'll come on here and talk about it. But I was worried about her, and it was causing a little bit of strain in our relationship. And I helped her, well, actually, she found the place on her own, place where she moved out. But she did move out, and we got back into a place where we're good friends, and we're like communicating with each other and talking practically daily. So that's a good thing. Sometimes when you're in too close of a confinement with somebody else, it affects your relationship as much as you love that person. So that's why I like to take these little moments and do little things with her. Like, my nephew's getting married soon, and she's been sending me different dresses that she thinks would look good on me. And I told her, I got to try things on. I want to go to the store and try. I hate shopping. First of all, I hate shopping for clothes. I hate shopping for groceries, but it's got to be done. And so she is now going to go with me to look for a dress to wear to the wedding, and shoes and all that stuff. Because as much as I'd like to order something offline, I've seen some really nice things online. It's not my thing to order full dresses because I don't want to get something and then I have to return it and all this stuff. So anyways, this is part of our relationship building that we do, how we keep ourselves. We do things together, and I do have two daughters, by the way. And my other daughter, her older sister, she lives a little bit further away. It's we see each other not as often as I would like, but when we do, sometimes we get together too and have some good laughs. And when everybody gets together for like a games night or something, it's a lot of fun. But it's good to, for me, I always say I'm going to live to be 130. And that's my goal. 130 I don't know, it's a really good number that I have, but I put it out there into the universe. I'm going to live to be 130. I don't want to live forever, but I want to live for a very long time, maybe break a world record. But what I'm getting at is the more time you spend with the people you love and have these really good feel good, heartfelt, soul and mind mending experiences, it puts you in a place to live longer. It expands your life. The less stress you have, the longer you live. That's how I look at it. Psychologically, it puts you in a well place. Psychologically, it puts you in a good place. Let me say that. It's all about your well-being, and whether it's your mental health, your physical health, doing these kind of things really promotes good physical and mental health. So that's why I am talking about that today, because I still feel it's kind of like a high. I feel good from not just spending the time with my daughter, but the activity that we did. And then afterwards, when we finished, we came home. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on this channel, but I've mentioned it before in other posts I've done. I love lamb. I had some lamb burgers. I got some nice halal lamb burgers the other day, and so I cooked them up for us. When we got home, she had some. She's not into the spice. I love spice. And by spice, I mean a little bit of pepper. And so she had some. She took some for lunch tomorrow anyways, too. And then John and I went for a walk around the neighborhood after eating, and we ate probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So we went for a walk around the neighborhood, just walking, talking to our neighbors, and went into a couple stores on the main strip. And then when we were heading back, we stopped for ice cream, which I don't always eat ice cream, but I treat myself every once and then. And it was fun. It was a good time that good quality time I spent with two people that I love. So first with my daughter. I live with John, so then it was John, and then we went grocery shopping. That's why I was late getting on here today. But mental health is, and I will talk. Like, I do have some comments that I wanted to make because for a session coming up, I want to talk about certain mental health conditions that people talk about but miss. They actually get two different types of mental health. So one is OCD, and the other one is OCPD. And I always joke that I have OCD, but it's actually OCPD that I have. And like what kind of mental issue it is. And I definitely want to have a conversation on that because I can be obsessive, compulsive about certain things, but I'm not obsessive compulsive where I do things repetitively like this. I'm more of an organizer. Like, in my mind, I want things a certain way. If I put down something and I see it, it's slightly moved, I know the difference from where I had it and all that. So in another video, I am going to talk about that more. I want to do a little bit of research on it as well because I'm not a doctor, obviously. I'm just a regular person. And it's something that has been brought up to me a few times. And, some of the people say, oh, you got OCD or whatever. But it's a topic I'm going to talk about. And I'm going to present to you guys the difference and let you understand what I do compared to what other people do, and also what level of mental issues or mental health disorder it is. And the thing is, I hate the word mental health disorder because everybody has an issue mentally of one way or another, one level of something compared to another. So I hate putting a label, like a mental health label on people, because everybody has a mind, everybody has different thoughts and different issues. So we'll get there at one point. What I want to do and say, though, is shout out to Ria, who has taken some time off. Hopefully she'll be back sometime in the fall. Looking forward to speaking with her again. You can still find her on Instagram and follow her there. On behalf of her, everyone, have a great day, have a great night wherever you are, and blessings to you all. Thank you for watching my program. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you.